Fidelitatem et victoriam a Roma, sumus melius cunctis ad gloria, ad fumulus nihil et mors a Roma fallimur carissima. Sol non praesumet ave calcio in auribus meis urbem diligimus, et omnia eius edixit apud Valerius, et mulieres in oculis Zaccae annos agimus, ubi optamus esse sepulcri Roma invicta. Roma invicta. Quid sit Romae res pepico est tonus procenos imperial. Quid sit Romae in manus eorum nos pugnabimus imperial sed resistimus. Roma invicta. Roma invicta. Roma invicta. Roma invicta. Laervi horrerimus da. Laervi horrerimus da. Roma invicta. Ad gloria, ad fortitudinem, fidelitatem et victoriam a Roma, sumus melius cunctis ad gloria, ad fumulus nihil et mors a Roma fallimur carissima. Sol non praesumet ave calcio in auribus meis urbem diligimus, et omnia eius edixit apud Valerius, et mulieres in oculis Zaccae annos agimus, ubi optamus esse sepulcri Roma invicta. Roma invicta. Quid sit Romae res pepico est tonus procenos imperial. Quid sit Romae in manus eorum nos pugnabimus imperial sed resistimus. Roma invicta. Roma invicta. Roma invicta. Roma invicta. när vi hör rimusta. Roma invicta. Ad gloria, ad fortitudinem, fidelitatem et victoriam a Roma. Sumus melius cunctis, ad gloria, ad fumulus nihil et mors a Roma. Fallimur carissima.
Hey, Ave Legionnaires, how's it going? How's it going? For those of you who are at the end of last night's stream, I said something along the lines of, I'm not going to do any more streaming until the usual Monday. It turns out I lied. I wasn't as busy as I thought I was going to be this weekend, and I want to play more Nier, so we're doing that. I do want to finish up Route A, which I imagine will be pretty easy to do today. We'll see. I did get quite a few of the side quests knocked out. So I think the only main ones are... Yeah, I think the only main quests we have are the Aerie and then the finale. It has been a few years since I played this game. So I think we can knock out Route A pretty easily. Like a typical Roman line with subjects. Of course! Absolutely. What does honesty get a Roman? And what does an honesty get a ruler? You lie more, and you keep lying. If you think you've lied enough, you've not. You gotta lie more. But let's see here. Oh, there is... Oh, interesting. Wait, yeah, hang on. No, we need to, like, if I'm gonna buy shit, I need to buy it now.
May not be the latest and greatest, but my selection can't be beat.
How you doing, Potato? What's new with you, buddy? My selection is the latest and greatest, he says, as there is literally nothing to buy. Great.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome, asshole.
Why not fill your garden with flowers?
Well, that's because I don't garden. Because the garden mini game in this game is absolute bullshit. Then we'll buy some more bounty fertilizer because I think there's more side quests for it.
I hope you grow some real buttes.
Sure. Best to buy now than later. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Welcome. We've got some new items in stock today.
Oh yes, indeed it is. Nope, don't need that shit.
Come back soon, all
How
right?
you doing, Ghost Wolf?
Make sure you stock up on necessities before heading out to hunt.
By the way, congratulations on first. You can still get your dailies in if you want to as well. That's just the first. It just gives you a 5 extra bonus. No, I don't need any of it.
Come back anytime.
Alright. So let's see here. We need to go talk to the leader, which is over... This one's always such a fucking maze. Okay, yeah, I think we head in that direction. Also, you watch Britannica? I know the Encyclopedia Dramatica, or Encyclopedia Britannica. I don't... That's a show? I've never heard of it. Doing alright, just dealt with clan-related clap. Needless to say, Oh shit. Well, best of luck with your new clan, then. Sometimes groups just fall apart. That just happens sometimes. All right. Yes. Okay. Yeah. We just need to talk to the chieftain. So I'm pretty sure I know where this goes here. But they do not always for the... Yeah, well, usually when clans fall apart, it is for the wrong reasons. You have, like, the weird favoritism going on because the clan leader gets a girlfriend, or they just start making incredibly stupid decisions and putting themselves and their, like, clique above the rest of the clan. It's usually dumb bullshit. Poor leadership. Yeah, that seems like... I've never been in a clan in any MMOs, but from what I've seen, that's usually the case. YouTube channel. Oh yeah, Callum from Lotus Eaters. I'm not like, honestly, I'm not a huge Sargon guy. I used to be back in the day. He's gotten a little bit too grumpy conservative dad for me. I'm not particularly big on his takes on like modern, you know, like anime and video games and that. He's just gotten to be very grumpy, like, you know, need to behave this kind of way. Don't dislike him or anything. I just don't really get into his content anymore. But I do like Callum. I saw him do, he did the round trip of Fallout New Vegas in Nevada, where he went from Good Springs through, like, the route that takes you to New Vegas. That was really cool. Yeah. Same, but yeah, oh yeah, no, his... Yes, I saw... So I've not watched the South African video, but I saw it was up. I've been meaning to check that out, but I know that's going to be, like, horrendous to watch. Because it's modern-day South Africa. Good to mention people for me, too. Like, I always hated the idea of being a captain in a... Yeah, it's a question of leadership. Like, no one wants to be a leader unless they're a sociopath, but the best leaders are the ones who are reluctant to do it, because they know that it's a burden, as opposed to, like, a thing to take advantage of. So the village chief, despite all the people of the Eyrie seeming super happy and having their little grocery stores and shit set up, apparently things aren't going so well. Yeah.
Our days are numbered. Our village is doomed.
As cheerful as ever, it seems.
You're the one who wrote the letter, right?
Was he the one that wrote the letter? That happy-go-lucky letter that said everything in the Eyrie is great. You should come hang out and buy from our stores.
I don't know about any letter.
I'm too crazy to have written a letter.
What is going on here?
It may be faster for us to take our inquiries elsewhere. Let us ask around.
Maybe that can be summed up as that one meme of the guy filling the guards. I've not seen that one. But I imagine it's not great. Back when I watched Lauren Southern before she kind of fell in love with Destiny, I saw her... Actually, no, I didn't see the whole documentary she did. I saw parts of it. And it was, like, horribly depressing to see what South Africa's devolved into. And just, like, her talking about the experience of just driving around where it's like, oh, you want to go to this mall? Well, then there'll be a bunch of, urban gentlemen that will come out and say, we'll protect your car. You got to pay us, like, you know, $50 or something like that. Wait, so who do I... Oh, I talked to the guy over there. Yeah. Yeah, so it's just like, yeah, it's a failed state. Yep, good old Destiny. What a strange and pathetic human being he is.
A letter, huh? Yeah, I think I heard something about that.
Wait, you're one of the guards from the village. What are you doing in the Eyrie? Huh?
So you know about the letter?
Maybe I don't. I'm not sure.
Well, who fucking sent that letter to me, huh?
Which is it, man?
I mean, the game, not the person. Yeah. But sounds like they're both... Yes. That is a good way to put it. They're both kind of pathetic for their own reasons. I know some people love Destiny, the video game. I don't understand how anyone could like it. Especially like Destiny, too. It just seems like an absolute grind fest.
Oh, and if I may ask, are you friends of Kaine?
Kaine doesn't have friends.
You could say that.
Ah, I've heard the rumors. Here to hunt shades, are you?
Indeed. Our aim is to defeat every last one.
Every last one? Everyone? Everyone.
Vice!
Beware, this man is a shade.
So, knowing what I know This is very strange. It kind of, unless I'm misreading the lore, this event actually makes no goddamn sense whatsoever.
We were distracted by the local welcoming party.
Want some
I
help?
made the mistake of touching that game. I'm not gonna say it was biggest regret. Yeah.
Some are still human, so be careful.
I've heard the gameplay is really shitty and the community is even shittier. That seems to be a common staple of people who aren't like zombified by it. Because you'll get people who will defend it to their dying breath and won't admit that any of it is like bad. But then you'll get like people who play League and they know it's shit, they know the community's shit, but like they'll kind of do the thing where it's like, get them. League players will be like, we know it's terrible. We know it's terrible. We're not gonna pretend. We're just hopelessly addicted. But Destiny players will just have this incredibly bizarre defense of everything. Yeah. Dark folks will lay down their lives defending. Yeah, it's so bizarre.
Get out of here! No way! I'm not gonna abandon my own sister!
Kaine, what's going on?
Don't be fooled by this lady. She's a shade.
No! No! You people are the monsters here!
Stay back, kid. Your sister is one of them now.
I don't care what she is! She's my sister, and I love her.
Yeah, see, notice how the sister didn't attack him.
Kaine!
It's almost as if the shades have feelings and memories. It's almost as if there's something more to them.
Stop it! Don't hurt my sister!
What madness. These people are behaving as if we are the villains.
Yeah.
Kill them! Kill them now!
No,
I
you've
will
gotta
say
stop this.
the trigger doesn't really make a whole lot of sense because
Please, you have
Vice
to
is just
stop.
like, yeah, we're gonna kill all the shades. And then all the villagers turn into shades. I know what they're doing with it, but it really doesn't actually make a whole lot of sense when you get to, like, the big reveal at the end of the game.
Leave us in peace!
Oh God, help us! Help us, please! We are shades!
Villagers are under attack over there.
Yes, under attack. Let's... Oh, damn it. I missed my jump. Oh well.
Why did you even come here?
Good question. I don't know what I'm doing here either. Other than making a mess of things. But let's see. Are they actually under attack?
Swirls be.
Nope. Looks like the shades aren't attacking the villagers. How interesting. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like that guard over there's fine, actually.
I blame you for all of this!
What's happening?
By my pages. Is this beast a shade as well?
It's a big old shade.
Sucked up the villagers.
Are you sure about that?
No! If we keep this up, we're gonna kill them all! We can't
Gonna
let
send him
that
a link for the
happen.
mint worried. Sure. Just as long as it doesn't violate TOS, I really don't care. Now, granted, what violates Twitch TOS depends on the channel, because as we know, certain channels can get away with
I feel
saying things that I cannot repeat. Oh yeah. All right, yeah, hang on. I'm curious here. I'm curious. Questionable stuff, indeed, yes. All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, yeah. Yes. It's funny how there are... You can quote something really awful that certain Twitch streamers will say, and you will get in trouble for quoting them. Shit. Shit. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Fishy, get the fuck out.
I sense magic coming from the center.
Yes, there's definitely magic, Weiss. Okay. This is...
Wait! I think those are actual people!
Hold nothing back. Those are shades.
Yeah, we don't care. Just kill them all. Kill them all, that's what Weiss says. I'm for the Lost Shrine, and I say kill them all.
Surrounding tentacles appear to deflect magic.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
Such speed! Now, focus your magic on the beast's center.
Come on, do it. There we go, yes. They just ripped that eyeball out. There's gonna be so much sand in that eyeball, I tell you. It's gonna be awful. You can't blink anymore. No more eyelids. Two versions much funnier. Yeah, we want to avoid that just because, as much as I like a good funny, I don't want to get a smack on the bottom for it, you know.
Look out! Something's coming!
You can, again, it's one of those you can do it on like the Discord server if it's not like if it doesn't violate
I'll try to pin it down!
Emil!
if it doesn't violate Discord's rules.
I'll keep it busy. You should be able
Because
to
Discord
attack
is
from
a lot
behind.
more
Go
flexible.
around and get it.
I mean, they have strict rules, but I've been on servers where there are people just throwing the N-bomb around like crazy, so I still don't allow that in my server. I just don't. But you can get away with a lot more on my server than you can on my with my Twitch. I still don't know how people like get away with like having that level of edgy humor. I think those are just like private Discords that don't have like. Actually, no, one of them had a lot of people in it.
You must strike it in the eye.
I just don't know sometimes. Because this one's been around for ages. You know.
Are you there yet?
Sure, let's go with that. I hate freedom of speech, yeah. You know me.
I'm coming. Gotta.
You know me. Special snowflake hoss. Where the fuck did that thing go?
Won't help anyone if we lose you here.
Oh. Oh, over there. Okay. Sure. Fishy, run faster. Jesus Christ. Use your fast motion thing.
We beat the hell out of that thing. How can it still move?
Its combined powers are beyond even my greatest suspicion.
Come on. Come on, finish it off. It's fine. Also, didn't we take out its, like, eyelid before?
Come on! Help me take it out!
There we go.
I'm on it.
Yeah. Identifies class you can pass. if only. Because Twitch is really weird on that. I remember, back when I watched Kirsha, I didn't stop for any particular reason. I still like her and all that. I just tend to not really do big streamers anymore. But she like tried to pin down. She tried to pin down Twitch's like thing on, oh, certain groups can say certain things, and tried to like really get like a tech support person to explain it to her, and they couldn't answer it properly. Because she's like, well, I have a game mod. Can he say the F word? And then the Twitch person's like, it's hard to say whether you can or not.
Emil! He's gone. His instincts have taken hold.
Yeah, he's dead. Just let him go.
Weapon is being deployed.
Jack Skellington is taken over. I didn't stop for any particular reasons. It was that it didn't help. It didn't help. I mean, if I'm gonna honestly pin it down for any one reason, it was just her thing with Bridge. It got to be a bit much after a certain point. I agree with her still. I still like her and her content, but I got kind of tired of it at a certain point. That's kind of her whole thing now, is like, let's read articles about Bridge. Like, I'm with you. I'm with you. It's still a problem, but like, kind of just done with it. Well, society is changing for the better, kind of, sort of. It's a little bit tiring. But the sounding, that's not even her fault, too. I mean, it kind of is. But also, every time she went on, like, a different, like, podcast or something, her chat would immediately be like, hey, tell the podcasters about sounding. Also, look at, yeah, Bishy over here is just like, yeah, we got all those people. Emil's crying his head off.
I killed innocent people. I killed them all.
Yeah, he's upset about this. Bishy's like, yeah, I don't care.
You saved us.
Yeah, we're what's important.
If it wasn't for you, we'd all be dead.
Yeah, the three of us would be dead. Those 200 people, though, fuck them.
But
It's all right.
Yeah. This is kind of, I think, a big turning point where a lot of people kind of raise their eyebrows with Nier. I call him Bishy. That's what I named the character, but his name is Nier.
Really? Don't look back.
Like, when we get to the ending, you'll see. But people be like, oh no, but like, Nier isn't evil. He was just, he did what he thought was right. It's like, this scene kind of says otherwise. This scene kind of says he's actually a huge piece of shit. We killed a lot of people.
We had best be off.
Yeah, we should really go. Yeah. Maybe destroying an entire town of people. That's kind of a good, it's kind of a just, it's your time to go, you know? You stayed for tea. You kind of pushed a little bit to stay beyond. The hosts were kind of done with you, but, you know, you kind of pushed it a bit. Now's the time to leave before you make things uncomfortable. I get you. I have to deal with Bridge, even though they'll call that, oh, one of those deals. Yeah, exactly. It's like,
This is the last of them.
you reach a point of like, yes, we know it's a thing, but also I just kind of want to be done with it. Like, I'll still engage with some of the like culture war stuff here and there, and I do bring it up on my channel here and there, but I don't want it to be like in my face exclusively. Like, I try to keep it where I'm fucking around on stream and sort of making fun of it or having fun with it, with my content. But yeah, when it just becomes like your whole thing, it's like, oh, I kind of don't even want to check your channel because I know what you're going to be doing, and I just want to have fun right now.
Now we can find the Shadow Lord and Yona.
Yep, we're finishing out Route A here.
We certainly can.
Hold on, Yona. I'm almost there.
Unless there's more side quests. And if there's more side quests, you're goddamn right, we're going to be doing all of them. Every single side quest will be done. Aside from the one that I missed, which I'm really pissed about, but I can still do it in Route B, so it's fine. It's fine.
We should return to Popola and
We
see
need a
if she has
solution
any
to
final
we
words for
do
us.
indeed. Haas, don't make that joke. Haas, for the love of God, don't make that joke. I would say that we need a solution that
I marvel at
is
how relatively simple a
at
task
the
this
end
retrieval
of the
process
line,
proved
shall we
to
say?
be. It is almost as if someone deliberately set us on this path.
We might need a
But
solution. We might need a fine solution, shall we say? A good
it's a
old
trap.
solution.
Yona's waiting for me and I'm going.
I see.
Oh. I'm pushing it. I'm pushing it. Hey, no. I'm not worried about anyone. Well, actually, no. I was gonna say I'm not worried about people clipping me out of context, but I have had people do that. So
You two are in our thoughts. Do your best.
I was gonna say I'm worried about, like, you know, the Twitch bots getting me, but I've had people clip me and then be like, "Hey, I clipped you. Fuck you." Like, oh god damn it. They were doing it for fun. They were doing it for fun, but yeah. Really? I still have... Okay, because I only missed the one. Yeah, the promised gift. I got all the rest of them. What others am I missing here? Fuck it, it's fine. I'm sure... I think more show up in Route B and C, so that's fine. Yeah, let's talk with wife number one. All these years later, they've still not cleaned this place up. It's a fucking pigsty. It's disgusting. Also, brain cell potato, don't make that joke. Do not make that joke. Yeah, it's a fine line, isn't it? It's a fine line. Because, like, man, I tell you, the amount of jokes I wanted to make about the shades in this game, considering... Because here's the thing, I make all sorts of jokes about people. Like, even though I am kind of your right-leaning libertarian type, I make fun of conservatives as much as I make... Well, less than I make fun of liberals, but I make fun of them both. And I make fun of different races. I make fun of men, I make fun of women. But let's be honest, there's certain groups of people you cannot make any jokes about. And so I've made it a bit of a running joke with this game to make fun of the shades, especially when there was a side quest where someone's like, "I think a shade stole the fruit off of my cart." I'm like, "Oh, man, maybe you should go to that shade's house and see if they have a chirping smoke alarm." Like, I can do that. I can do that, but, you know, not too much more than that.
You're really gonna do it?
I'm sorry, Devil. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I gotta do
The
it.
whole village is buzzing, you know. They say you're gonna go rescue Yona.
Yeah, I wish I didn't have to.
I guess it's really happening, huh?
Yeah.
I'll bring her back. I promise.
That's not what they want to hear, dumbass.
About that.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Nothing. Never mind. Popola just loves to worry.
Oh, that a certain audience has been thrown out of 109 different people. God damn it. Yeah, look, I mean, you know, look, it's not okay for people to make those jokes unless your name is Hassan Piker, or unless, you know, you actively hate that group of people and you have a certain skin tone. Then it's totally okay to make those jokes. And, you know, not even jokes, you know, actively calling for their G no side. But no. If you're a regular person, you make those jokes, and that's an anti that's an anti-semi there, you know.
Anyway, you be careful.
Oh, god damn it. There's something to be said for like censorship making people more funny or making people more clever. But I still despise censorship anyway.
Yes, do be careful.
Oh. Oh, my wives are wishing me well.
Thanks.
But I know it's gonna happen. And it makes me sad. Makes me a sad lad. Yeah, Basic Logic did a really interesting YouTube video on the diaspora, shall we say, and kind of the perpetuating cycle around that. And it's definitely one of those where, yeah, you can understand where that group is coming from, but also they really don't do themselves any favor, and there's a reason they've been kicked out of 109 comedy clubs. Like, whenever you refuse to assimilate to a culture that you're in and actively push for, you know, undermining it, there's a reason people get pissed off at you.
Oh there, getting on?
Am I going to turn this into another controversial video? Or another controversial stream? I feel like we're heading there with this. I saw that Orla started watching his videos.
Are we ready?
Yeah, he's great. He's absolutely great. I love his content. And like, I'm not even a Christian. I'm kind of in that category where it's like, nah, just keep going until you solve the problems. Oh, I have my opinions. I don't know how helpful they are. I try to keep them light and funny, but my opinions are there, and I am day drinking, so you know they're probably going to come out, especially when my chat eggs me on. Yeah, I mean, even as someone who's like not faithful, I really do enjoy his content, particularly related to Christianity, because he kind of makes a point of like Christian retreatism and kind of this attitude of like, you know, stepping away, like Christian values stepping away from the culture. And, you know, I think generally speaking, like, there's a lot of good to, you know, Western society, which comes from Christian values. And when we step away from having those, there ends up being problems. Now, granted, I do not want to go back to 2000s era, like, Bush evangelicalism and all that dumb shit. And there's a lot of hypocrisy with these, like, televangelist preachers that are all, like, fucking, you know, twinks while smoking meth and all that shit. But, like, just honestly having good Western values, I think, is good, and we are stepping away from that as a society. Well, you see, it all... Oh... We're going there, aren't we? We're going there. We're going there. Okay. I'm not gonna put on a BRB, but my Manhattan that I poured for myself is getting a little bit warm. I'm gonna grab a block of ice for that. I'll be right back. You guys help solve all the world's problems while I'm gone. Just do not get me banned for the love of God.
Let's all make it back alive, okay?
It's a plan.
Yeah, I made myself a really nice Manhattan because I have a rye whiskey. It's a single barrel. What was it? Yeah, like a single barrel rye whiskey from a distillery in town. Well, not in town, a couple towns over. And I never touched that bottle because it was quite expensive. But it's a really, really like aromatic rye whiskey, and it is so good with Manhattan. And a little while ago, I was just like, yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. So I made myself a Manhattan with it, and I gave it plenty of ice. I gave it plenty of ice to dilute it down, but it's like 56% alcohol, and like in the past half hour, it's warmed up quite a bit. So it's just like it had too much of a bite. So I need to throw a couple ice cubes in it. Oh, I haven't even begun to drink. Only just popped my first bottle of Captain Morgan. Well, what are you doing? Join us. I agree to the good degree that let's see here. There's the whole is yeah. It's fine to embrace other cultures and all that, but we're losing ourselves. We are actively losing ourselves in this need to be like, oh, all other cultures are great and wonderful. It's like, well, they have their merits, but you know they can be their own cultures and their own cultures. You know, if you're not willing to assimilate into a country that you move into, that's a no-go. You know, like I don't have a problem with people who come into a country if they respect it and are willing to put in more than they take out and can share their culture, but like don't try to take it over. But we're well past that. Watch yourself, you might get reported for yeah, you got to be careful on that shit. Yeah, we're the first time I swear all the government. Damn. Right, because you're from the UK. Yeah. Shit, dude. Yeah, you might want to be careful there, man. You might get the stormtroopers after you. Oh shit! Oh, were you one of the like what is it, the 12,000 people that gets arrested every year in the UK for mean tweets? Damn, dude. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's rough. I'm shocked. I'm surprised that they let you out. Because that... No, I can't finish that thought. That's going to be a little bit too dark. I was going to say that... Because, well, how can I rephrase it? Because saying mean tweets are worse than what some of the new arrivals do to the locals, according to the Starmer government. Yeah. That's squat on you. Well, why is that going to stop them from throwing you in jail for 5 years? Do they actually need evidence to put you in jail for saying mean things? Why I have no faith in my own government at this point. Yeah. I'm getting ready to plead to the U.S. for leniency. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's where I'm kind of fuck it. We're gonna go there. I think we're all pretty comfortable here. As happy as I am with my president just being like, no, fuck you, get the fuck out of my country with like all the illegals. I do think we should make it easier for people who genuinely want to be in this country and actually are facing adversity to get out. I want us to have a program for people who are in like, well, we've actually kind of done it for South Africans, but I want us to have a program for people in the UK to be like, hey, yeah, your country doesn't have freedom of speech, and if you're willing to come here and work, you've shown you've had adversity from your government, you should come, yeah, you should come and live in America, live in Fredonia with us, yeah. Remember, tea is for throwing the fire, not drinking. I do like a green tea here and there. I'm more of a coffee guy, but yes. Sometimes tea needs to be sacrificed for the greater good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Join us for a drink. At this point, I don't have a whole lot going on today. I've done my chores. I had a social event I thought it was going to. That ended up getting canceled. So I'm going to be going at this here for a while. I'll probably get a little ways into Route B. We can be at this. You can help me through the trauma that I'm about to go through with the ending of Route A. I got to do a lot of bad shit that I'm not looking forward to. Which is in part why I like this game, because if it's not blatantly obvious at this point, you are not the hero of this game. And you have to do some awful shit. But yeah. It means I don't have to focus on doing the bad shit. I mean, I've been to the US already. Last year, got nothing to... Yeah. It's a huge country. So I think it depends on where you go. But I think if you're a Westerner of any sort, whether you be, you know, broadly European or from the Isles or, you know, just sort of have like, you know, country mindset, city mindset, small town mindset, you will find a place in the US that will vibe with you because we are huge. I mean, we are huge, but the country is gigantic. There is a lot to explore there. You will find a place that you love. You will find a people that you love. So, yeah, it's all about just kind of finding that. Because I've seen people who, like, they'll be like these fucking, you know, your Euro trash types that will be like, oh, I went to America. It was terrible. And it's like, where'd you go? New York or LA? It's like, well, yeah, of course. Of course you hated it. It's New York or LA. Or Chicago. I mean, Chirac. You know, it depends on where you go. Major cities are always going to be terrible. Yes, I know that major cities have the best food or whatever, but they're still, you know, going to one of those is like going to Paris. That's the best equivalent. My thoughts to go is Alabama or Texas? Yeah. People make fun of Alabama a lot, but it's actually a nice state. It is really a genuinely nice state. I've never been to Texas myself. I've heard that it's one of those, you got to be willing to tolerate the heat. Because it is hot all the time. But if you can tolerate it, you have some really cool areas. And also they make a shit ton of money, too. They make more money despite the cost of living. Because the cost of living is high. Because it's a wealthy state. But still... your average person makes more than you need for the cost of living. As opposed to, like, California or New York, where you are going to be suffering. Unless you're pulling in, like, 120K a year, which 120K a year would be, like, baseline, kind of small apartment, and, like, a car or something. But, yeah, Texas, you're going to earn more than you need to for a good cost of living. Like, each state has an culture vibe. Exactly, yeah. So it's all a matter of kind of visiting them and figuring out which one works best for you. Say Texas and figure out... yeah, I can see that. Oh, I can absolutely see that. Texas loves to talk. That doesn't mean it's a bad state, but they that is like a big part of their persona, is projecting how big they are. So yeah, not gonna disagree with you on that. Yeah. As when I do move to Kentucky, I plan to explore the entire state. Yeah, absolutely. And Kentucky's solid. I live in the Midwest. I don't live in Kentucky itself. My state does have a slight rivalry with it, but it is in good humor. And yeah, there's a lot of cool shit to it. Of course, like the Bourbon Trail is the really big one that people think of. Kentucky Derby is another big one as well, which also relates to whiskey because, boy, people love their mint juleps. But, you know, you got a lot of things like the cave system. Like, the Mammoth Cave system is actually really fucking cool. When you go to Kentucky, definitely check it out. It's also partially in Indiana as well. It doesn't just, like, cut off when you go to Indiana. There's a lot in that area, too, in, like, southern Indiana. It's actually a little bit cheaper in Indiana because Indiana doesn't like promote the cave system as much as Kentucky does, so a lot of the tours and stuff are way cheaper in Indiana. But to be fair, the much bigger parts of the Mammoth Cave system are in Kentucky. Oh, the Derby, the GF is going to the... oh, is that today? I did not know that was today. Shit. I mean, I'm not going to watch it, but I guess I'll drink a little bit more whiskey on account of that. I'm so bummed. I actually had, I grew some spearmint in my backyard. And, the guy who, like, cuts my lawn, he didn't realize that this spearmint I was just growing to let it grow, and he just, like, hacked it all down. And it's like, dude, it's spearmint. Like, how did you cut every single one of my, like, my spearmint sprouts down? Because I could just muddle some spearmint. I got whiskey, I got simple syrup. I can make myself a derby real easy, but... Or mint julep real easy. And he killed it off. It's like, you motherfucker. They love to boast about their guns. Yeah, good to know. Yeah, they love to boast their guns, even though NH of all fucking places. Really? New Hampshire has less? Huh. I know they're the live free or die state, but really? Huh. I have never heard of that. I could see them being really restrictive in Austin because Austin is, it's got its own, you know... Austin is the college town of Texas. It has the, like, Keith Austin weird shit. It definitely pushes a lot of, like, dumb lefty nonsense. It's the blue oasis in a sea of red shit. That seems incredibly surprising they would actually have more restrictive gun rights than New Hampshire, huh? It's like, what? Yeah, it's a bummer, because it's like, okay, so it was not in the middle of the lawn or anything. I have a little deck off the side of the house, and I just grabbed some spearmint from, like, some local garden thing, whatever the fuck it was. Or not garden thing. The, farmer's market. Farmer's market, yeah. It was like $3 for, like, you know, a spearmint sprout. And, just planted the ground, watered it a little bit initially, then just kind of went crazy. And I asked him, hey, don't mow near this section here. He's like, okay, yeah, I won't do that. And then, earlier last year, he just mows it all down. It's like, I would give you shit for it. I would call you out for it. But he mows my lawn incredibly cheaply. Like, he charges essentially nothing for it. And it makes way more sense to just have him do my lawn than for me to, like, buy a mower and deal with it. It's like, all right, I'm not gonna make a fuss. Nope. Bishy. Push it over. There you go. Now let it go. There you go. That's a good Bishy. Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, we're doing this, huh? Nope, no. Right there. There we go. Okay. Remember to wear a cowboy hat and they leave you alone mostly? I could see that. The cowboy hat thing is one of those that even I as an American don't really get. There's something very performative about, like, the cowboy hat in Texas or, like, country bars. Because you'll see that in, like, the South, too. There is, like, this really strong thing when you go to, like, country bars or country settings. It's like, you gotta wear the cowboy hat. You have to wear the cowboy hat. It's like this mantra. And, I kind of just don't buy it. It feels very inauthentic to me. I want to call it out, but I think that's also just one of those things as an outsider, as someone who lives, like, in the broad Midwest area, because we're like Southern light. We have Southern aspects, but we're also way more just chill country folk. It's like, I don't know if I believe you and your cowboy hats and your, like, fucking rhinestone shit. I just don't know if I believe you. I feel like you're putting on a performance for all the other states. If only problem is we're surrounded in deep blue. Yeah. Sometimes you're just kind of... You're just surrounded. I'm in a red state that has, like, one blue area in it. Actually, two blue areas, but like the larger like capital city is blue, but it has a very strong purple tint to it. And the town I live in is just like blue. Hey, Super Stip, how's it going? Yeah, we were the town that I lived near. During all the COVID shit, we had the state itself was we kind of had like a partial, order to close down for a few months. Then we kind of like stopped that, and we had mask mandates for a little bit. And those kind of stopped at a reasonable time. And then 6 months later, the county that I lived in is like, we're reinstating mask mandates. And it's like, the entire state's like, no, we're kind of done with this. The sort of the science says there's really no point in doing this. And then the county is like, no. We're going to be the only county in the state that insists on mask mandates. And so at that point, I was just like, no, I'm just done with this shit. I'm just done. And then I had all the Karens just staring at me and glaring at me in the store. It's like, look, man, I masked up for the first year and a half. I'm done with this. And they had this thing, oh, you still care about people. It's like the rest of the state doesn't have this shit. We're done. You're good to hear, man. Yeah. I'm day drinking and unloading a little bit here.
Such an ominous sight. And yet I find it strangely nostalgic.
Yeah, we've already killed both the Guardians here,
This is
so
where Vice
yeah.
and I first met. And first
No
fought
turn
together.
back. We're ready.
And now
Let's do it.
the path is open.
We're all venting at the moment. Yeah, exactly. I am drinking a Manhattan with a nice single barrel rye that I got from a local distillery a couple years ago. 2 shots of 55% alcohol rye, half shot of vermouth, some aromatic bitters, and some orange bitters, and it is damn tasty. Oh, it's good, but it is intense. So I'm sipping on it, and I had to get some ice for it because it's like, man, it had a punch to it. Root beer, hey, fair. If you can engage with the unwind while you're sober. Jim Beam, fair. I'm drinking coffee with 2 packs. Damn. See, I tried it. I thought that was going to be like some crazy hack to have coffee with Swiss Miss, and I was not a fan. It's like, I'll just do regular coffee at that point. For a little taste of home while I'm stuck here in the UK. Yeah, hey. I think that that's totally fair when you're from the UK, because you kind of have like your you have what you can get. As an American from the Midwest, I am very spoiled for choices in whiskey. Like, as much as people make fun of us for being flyover states, God, we have some amazing whiskey. Bourbon, rye, oh my god, dude, the selection you get in the Midwest is actually fucking astounding. There are so many great little distilleries. Even if you're not from Kentucky, there's just like there's a lot to pick from. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, it's like there's Jack Daniels and Jim Beam and William Evans and those. And I'm like, I can get something local. So I'm spoiled. I'm a spoiled bastard. Yeah. I don't do alcohol. Family doesn't have a great track record. Hey, yeah. No, there's no blame on that one, dude. No blame. If anything, that's good. That's good that you have that recognition, because I definitely have an alcoholic family too. It's all about balancing out. But if you don't feel comfortable doing the balancing, if you feel like it doesn't work for you, and you just want to not drink, also respect for that. Absolutely. It's a poor man's mocha, plus I got out of work and haven't left yet. Wait, so you just got out of work, so you're not sleeping? You're just kind of hanging out and burn the midnight oil? Or your equivalent of midnight oil? This part. And don't make me do this. I don't wanna. Oh, Oh, that's right. I have to do like a puzzle. I think. Yeah. There's something here I have to like interact with. Otherwise it just loops forever.
Okay, hold on. Is it just me, or are we looping
Right,
around the
because
same
it's the
path
two
over
white
and over?
doves. I think I have to do something with them.
What do you mean?
I think he means we're stuck.
There we go, yeah.
To
In locker room at work,
does the
haven't changed
true
out of work clothes
voice
yet. Came here and opened my phone, just thought, yeah. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
To whom does the true form show itself? You must answer.
Okay.
It can talk!
Yeah, it's a talking bird, Emil. Calm down.
I ask, why did humans disappear from the world?
The hell is this?
Yeah. Yep, here we go.
I believe this is some manner of password.
No, it's not a password. It's not a password.
Password?
Yes. The correct answer should grant us access to the castle. I feel confident I've heard this somewhere before.
Yeah, come on, Weiss. Why don't you tell us the truth? Why don't you tell us the truth, Weiss?
To whom does the true voice speak? To whom does the true form show itself? I ask, why did humans disappear from the world? You must answer.
Because of a black disease. God, the jokes I can make about that.
I answer, because of a black disease.
Oh, I'm gritting my teeth on this one.
I ask,
Oh.
how can humans extend their lives?
By separating the body from the soul.
I answer, by separating body from soul. I ask, what is the destination of souls?
They are placed in corresponding shells.
I answer, they are placed in their corresponding shells. Very well. You are acknowledged as master.
Gee, it's almost as if Weiss knows more than he's letting on.
You may enter. Well then, it seems the way is open.
Yes. What do we got here? What's the weapon? What's the cool weapon? Phoenix sword. Well, it sounds cool. I probably should... That is, like, way better on every level. Let's see, that's 313 and 50. Yeah, Faith is way better. Okay. Really? Wow. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Phoenix Dagger. Holy shit. The very heavy? No. No, that's fine. That's fine. Man.
It's the twins from your village.
Man. Don't make me hurt my wives.
Hopla. Devila. What are you doing here?
Trying to stop you from doing something very stupid, Bishy.
Hey, any chance you'll just go back to the village?
This
is a very dangerous place.
Yeah.
Even if you can find Yona here, you probably can't get her out.
Yeah. Yeah.
How did you get here?
There's a posted selfie in Discord. All right, man. You do you.
We're asking the questions right now.
I want to pick this one so bad. All right, let's just go back to the village. I want to pick it. But I can't.
What are you two doing here?
I'm not going to answer that. You can figure it out yourself.
We're here to rescue Yona.
No dice, huh? Well, I guess we don't have a choice then.
Man.
No, I suppose not. How sad.
Yeah. All right, boss fight time.
We didn't want to fight you. We really didn't want to.
Hey, it's Maxo.
Devil, what's happening?
You're just in time for me to kill my
This fate was
wives.
predetermined.
I'm very sad about
Still,
that.
we
Or
spoke
at least beat
truth.
them up.
We really wanted to avoid this last fall. We were
Man.
hoping to put it off for 100 years or so. Until the next generation came along.
What are you talking about?
Are they shades?
I don't think so.
No, Vice, not everyone's a goddamn shade.
I don't believe
Almost. Almost. That's pretty good, though.
Never thought we'd grow to be this powerful.
It definitely made me pause.
This is madness. Why do you block our path?
You have no cause to speak so with us.
That's pretty good,
anymore,
though.
Vice.
I was gonna say, it
You
gave me
are a traitor.
pause. But the problem is I'm like really relaxed from drinking because I got my day drink going on today. Normally that'll give me a little bit of it'll give me a little jump.
What now?
If only they could disable him permanently. That's good. It is a good day drink.
Copied my powers.
Shit on a shingle. They can use the sealed verses.
Of course we can. The power came from us in the first place. You were simply loaned a small portion.
Vice, are you all right?
Come on, get out of the way, get out of the way. There we go. Ooh.
Why are you guys doing this? Why are you siding with the shades?
Because, Bishy, you are the villain in the story. Have we not made this clear at this point? You just slaughtered an entire village of people because they were upset. And acted like it was nothing. I think we're kind of done with the pretensions here. Alright, gonna go, get changed, get a shower. Alright, you have fun, dude.
Why?
See ya.
The answer to every riddle lies within the heart of the Shadow Lord.
Shadow Lord. So you've been on his side this whole time?
You must search for that answer yourself. You've got to face your own truth now. Please, enter the Shadow Lord's castle.
Can you guys please just, like, not come back? I know what happens later. Man.
Devila and Popola are fighting us.
Yes, they do seem to be putting us through a great deal of...
You okay, Vice?
Open the door already.
How odd. For long years, my mind and tongue have been my greatest assets. But now the latter seems to be... Well,
Vice?
do not look at me like that. I am Grimoire Weiss. I am perfect with...
I don't know about that. Oh, right.
I think I hear a waltz.
We got this coming up. We got this coming up. Okay. I will be back in a minute here because I gotta use the bathroom. And should I grab another drink? I mean, I shouldn't. I really shouldn't grab another drink, but I'm gonna. So I'll see you guys in a minute. We are back. And I decided to... Oh, shit. Decided to grab a cigar, which did not cut very cleanly there. That's a mess. That is a mess. That cap is completely falling apart. All right, fine. That's fine. I'll clean up the floor later. I guess it's on me for not getting the humidifier or humidor probably humidified. Still got a nice flavor profile. Oh yeah, this is gonna be one of those. It burns real uneven. Yeah, I'm gonna be stopping like every 5 minutes at this point to relight this thing. Oh well. It is what it is. Oh, yeah. I got the char around there. Yeah. Imagine needing to leave stream to use the toilet. Yeah. Look, I've been looking into investing into, you know, a catheter. But, you know, I'm not quite or getting my mom to like bring a toilet for me to shit in like Cartman did. Look, I'm not a true gamer, okay? I'm a casual gamer. Do you see on the screen there? Do you see how that difficulty says easy? I'm not a true gamer yet, guys. I admit it. I am weak. I do go outside and touch grass. I do exercise. I do talk to women on occasion. I know, it's disgusting. I'm not there yet. I'm trying my best, okay?
It certainly is a grand affair.
Yeah, I need to kill them. They're clearly shades.
Bunch of dancing bastards.
They're all shades.
Of course. Oh, they're all shades. Yes. I need to justify my murder spree. They're all shades.
It's not like
You don't have a seed bucket toilet.
For that.
Oh, that's foul. Oh, that's foul. Jesus Christ. Is this a thing I can buy on Amazon, or I have to make it myself? Oh, get over here, you fucker. You can buy it after mine insurance. Ah. Oh, so you actually had like medical reason for it then. Not just lazy gamer reason. I wonder though, I feel like I would be in that category. I'd be too prideful for it. I would keep injuring myself over and over again just to go to the regular toilet. Really, a booster seat that goes above it. That seems odd. Huh. I'm sure there's some purpose for it. Maybe.
Damn it! They won't stop coming.
I'll open the next door.
And they won't stop coming, and they won't stop coming, and they won't stop coming.
Horse! Oh, right. Protect the hussy, yes? Good plan. Let's go.
Protect Kaine for us.
Do we need to, though? It is Kaine. She is a hussy.
Kaine!
Come on.
Hurry!
It's not open yet? Do I look like a goddamn locksmith to you?
Yeah, no, you look like a hussy.
No, you idiot. What are you doing?
Lock doesn't want to open? Fine. I'll just break it down.
Come on. There you go.
Stop, you impatient fool.
Goddamn no good bullshit bastard! Open the fuck up already! Ugh!
Man, kinda. You know, has anyone ever told you that you have dialogue like a modern indie animation? You know, like something from Fizzy Pop? Damn it, stop coming, Megan Coward. Where are our nipples? They are... Maybe she's not erect, you know what I mean? If you want something to behave, it's best off insulted. Yeah.
Kaine! What's wrong?
We need to help Kaine.
You know, sometimes... I think that maybe that door has the humiliation fetish. Which I never got that myself. I really don't get the appeal of that. I guess it just shows how vanilla I am. But I like a partner to be nice to me, and to be nice to a partner. I don't get the whole like having a woman like degrade you, or even like a woman who takes charge. I'm no. I want to be the one who takes charge. Physical abuse works better. Does the tricks on my. The funny thing is there's actually like a genuine reason for that. When you have degraded electronics, and this is something I learned in my microelectronics course, it's not the correct solution, but it's a solution that does work with older systems, because oftentimes you'll have wear and tear on electrical or mechanical systems. And what happens is you have like oxidization build up, or you'll have like dust build up. And hitting something with like your fist, or hitting it with like a shoe or whatever, what it does is that it frees those rogue elements that are causing an error or a disconnect in circuitry or mechanical system to temporarily dissipate. And so whenever you do that, it works for a little while. Does it work forever? No. And you are maybe sort of damaging the system while you do it, but it will work. Come on.
You don't need forgiveness, asshole.
Kaine?
Forgiveness? What are we talking about? It's a warthog. Doesn't need to be forgive. Doesn't need to forget. It's a warthog. Kill him. Unless, actually, the warthog is good. Maybe that's the case.
Damn shit.
Maybe that warthog is defending those tiny little balls that we were slaughtering. No, now it's a super warthog. Yeah, oh shit. There we go. Yeah, Pumbaa's just doing what Pumbaa needs to do. We're just kind of slaughtering it here. See, Route A...
This thing?
Route A kind of tells you vaguely what's going on, but Route B gives you the true revelation of like what's actually happening.
I can't stop.
And it's not great.
Damn it.
In this situation, Pumbaa is actually the hero.
Stay focused, Kaine. Don't fall victim to such distractions.
Come on! We have to keep going!
Let's go.
Although we are quite over level at this point, so it's fine. And it has been infinite health, so it's fine. Let's kill it over and over again until the game says to stop doing it. My instincts were right. This thing is going to burn out in 5 minutes. Oh, god damn it. But am I actually supposed to keep going forward at this point? I think I am supposed to actually just go here. Let's see. No. Okay. What are we doing here? Here? Oh. Oh, I was supposed to go there. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, what do we got here? Dragoon Lands. Okay. Okay.
Up here.
Well, look. We're not... Oh. I was gonna say, we're not... Can I jump over? Ah, okay. I thought maybe there's like a secret up and down there. That's fine, that's fine.
How can we deal with this?
We run.
Please hurry.
I am hurrying. Oh, come on, you big baby. Oh, wait, I got ran over by a warthog. Well, you know, get over it. Oh, yeah, we really want to grab that one.
Up here.
Yeah, keep running. Huh.
Please hurry.
Oh, come on. Oh, you big bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you. I guess I just start slashing at those?
Up here.
How can we deal with this thing?
Please hurry.
Oh, I was like right at the edge there. Yeah, I just kind of kicked the door forward when it clearly like...
Damn it, I can't get it open.
It has hinges on the front there. It opens up, not out.
Attack incoming!
Dumbass.
The entrance is locked too.
predicament.
Did to the slot machine last night on F14 work to give me the best loot. Okay, cool. I've not really done anything with FF14. I've heard that it's a good place to meet women who are in that, like, category of your online, not stupid woke Tumblr types. Like, it's either FF14 or church. But yeah, I just never really got into it. Well, look, I appreciate it, King, but this does have infinite, like, this enemy does have infinite health. Oh, it definitely does have its moments. I could see that, yeah.
What are you doing here?
You are correct.
Yeah, how did you get in here? King of Facade, how did you get in here?
But
Yeah.
hey, stop! Let me go! Stop it! Damn it! King, no!
Yeah, well, you say that, King, but yeah.
No! Open the door! You can't fight that thing on your own!
Plus, random ADHD question. Do you have a... What is your favorite lesser known, underappreciated... Ooh, okay. So here's my thing. I have a fascination with weird autism aircraft that I don't remember the names of. I love aircraft that, like, came about during the early 20th century before people actually understood, like, what propulsions and, like, wing systems were. And so you have all these dumb ideas. Well, not dumb. I'm not gonna be one of those guys. I'm not gonna be that guy that's like, oh, people in the past were stupid. But it's like, when people didn't understand what all these basic physical concepts were that we understand now, and we're like, hey, let's just have, like, a giant airship.
Open the damn door!
Can we lift it up? Not really. It goes like 5 feet off the ground.
Knock it off already.
Or it has like
Let's go.
2 giant, like, jet propulsion engines on the
He's fighting
side.
for
It's
you.
like, oh, that's cool in
And for
concept,
Fira.
but it kind of doesn't really work.
Don't let him die for nothing.
I love just people being super creative and allowing their engineering autism to flow. Unfortunately, the only one I can really name is like the Grey Goose or the Big Goose or whatever it was, the one that Hugh Hefner was really into. The giant, like, cargo ship that made it like 5 feet off the ground. Because he ended up in this huge argument with a bunch of, like, socialites where it's like, he said he would leave America if the Grey Goose wouldn't get, like, 1 foot off the ground and end up getting 5 feet. He's like, yeah, I won. They're like, well, that's a technicality. He's like, yeah, but I actually did get off the ground, so it's fine. They're like, well, okay, fine, I guess. So, I like weird, dumb bullshit. I love the creativity of people who are pioneering a concept and failing at it. And I don't mean that as an insult. I mean genuinely failing, but creating success through that failure. This is one thing to have the best. It's one thing to have, like, the coolest thing ever. Or Spruce Goose, that's right. Yes. Spruce Goose by how... Yes. It's one thing to have, like, oh, it's the most aerodynamic, the most smooth design ever, and it gets, like, 5.5% more miles to the gallon of jet fuel than the next design. That's great. That's wonderful to have that success. But what you need to get to that point is a lot of failure and a lot of creativity to just be like, hey, we have $50 million in DARPA money. Let's just Let's just do some dumb bullshit with this. What do we end up with if we do this? Oh, this was a tremendous failure. We probably should have seen this before, but we had to try it out. This fucking scene. Man. So, to get to the final end of this game, we have to do Route A, Route B, Route D, Route C, and then Route E continues from Route D. I have to do the scene 4 times. I'm really... You have to... Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. It's Howard Hughes. Look, man, look. We're talking about another millionaire playboy that fucked a bunch of bitches and had, like, a super successful career doing weird bullshit. And they both start with HH. You know? I'm willing to cut myself a little bit of slack on that one. Am I wrong? Yes. But am I close? Absolutely. Yes, anyway, I have to kill my wives, so please entertain me with other things here.
Why are you doing this?
Because they're right, Bishy.
It began 1,300 years ago.
Yeah.
Humanity, finding itself on the brink of extinction, undertook a last-ditch rescue plan called Project Gestalt.
Yep. Yep, so here we get to the crux of the matter.
Do you still not remember, Grimoire Weiss?
I'll wait to do the full reveal until we get the actual, like, documents here.
Then let's give you a refresher.
Yeah. Oh, it goes way by really fast. Okay. Okay, so we're not going to read the documents. But here's the situation. Here's the situation for those of you who aren't familiar with the game, because, look, if you're watching this, you should really expect spoilers at this point. The setup to Nier is that humanity dealt with a, shall we call it an existential threat. There was a weird event happened where a medieval fantasy world collided with our modern 2003 world. And because of that, people started turning into pillars of salt. And us, with our modern technology, tried to figure out a way to stop it. Ended up not going so great. So our idea was, it is the people turning into pillars of salt was a virus of the soul. So what we did was we would separate our souls from the bodies. They would flow freely, and we would create new exact bodies for the soul to flow into. Gestalt. So that went well, kind of, sort of. Not really. We figured out a way to make it happen. I'm not going to go into all the details. We found a way for it to work. However, it was complicated. And to kind of finagle it into working, we created the Devil and Popola android models, which are the two crimson-haired hotties that we got there. They're trying to finagle all of the souls, which are the shades, the big black creatures, back into the bodies of the replicant, which are the humanoid-looking creatures that we've dealt with, which is Nier, his sister Yona, Kaine, all the rest of them. They're all replicants. The problem is the replicants think they're humans. They're not. They are shells that are imitating human life, but they are very much not alive. There is no moral quandary because they are not alive. They are imitating human behavior. So we are now at a point where these two perfect sweethearts are trying to get humanity back on track by getting the souls into their proper bodies, and we are fucking all this shit up. That's where we're at. Is any of this unclear? Because I can teach a master class on this at this point. Oh boy, here we go with the kill. We do. God, we do, unfortunately. God damn it, hang on one second here. I said the cigar was going to have to be relit every 5 minutes, and it certainly is. All right. Can you just relight and stay relit? Oh god, that wrapper is burning so badly. Ugh. I swear I've been good about keeping the humidifier or humidor properly humidified. But yeah, it is being a pain in the ass. Okay. So it's Gate plus GFNL, Futurama plus Extinct. I know Futurama out of that. I don't know Gate plus GFL. But I want to say yes. You have to give me a little bit more to work with there. The ultimate bad guy that we're fighting here, because fuck, I'm just going to go for it, because if I keep doing partial explanations, it's going to get way too confusing. The ultimate bad guy we're fighting here is the guy that can actually fix all this shit. But it does mean that the replicants have to be, like, brain wiped. So that the shades, which are the black monster creatures, can fit back into them. Which was the issue that we ran into in the Eyrie, which is that big, like, canyon that we were in. And part of the inconsistency is that, like, the replicants, the human-looking things in the Eyrie had reunited with their shades, which were their human gestalts, and they just kind of turned on us and went crazy and killed us and tried to kill us because we said we want to wipe out the shades. That, to me, is one of the biggest plot holes in Nier Replicant. I don't know what the fuck is on about that. I'm sure there's some fan explanation for it, but I think it's incredibly stupid because, like, the whole idea is that they're reunited, they should be connected and done. But they aren't, so maybe that kind of points to an issue with it. I don't know. But yes, the final boss of this game is a guy who's like, hey, yes, I understand this is, it sucks that you stupid automatons who think you're human aren't actually human, but I'm trying to fix this. And we're going to kill him and my sweetheart wives here.
Vice! My mind.
And Vice is supposed to help get the replicants reunited with the Gestalt. And he fails with that because he is part of the, he's part of the, like, it's the friends that made the thing along the way club. He forgot his ideal objective and is now like, no, I'm going to help my friends because they're my friends.
Devila, Popola, you are not human. In fact, oh no.
Yeah, sometimes the truth can be a real bitch. You want to finish that thought for him, sister?
Yeah, they're androids, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll still find a way to impregnate them.
All of us, every person standing in this room, are mere shells created by the true humans.
Indeed.
What are you saying?
You still don't get it? You aren't human.
Yeah. So, portal to medieval fantasy realm and then yay, anime in response. It deploys a hot female androids. Interesting. Okay. From your explanation, I can see a little bit of a connection there. Okay, yeah. I get you. Yeah.
So then humans, I mean, the true humans, are extinct?
No, they still live on. You know them as shades.
So this should be the point where Grimoire Weiss and Nier and his companions are like, oh, well, we surrender ourselves.
Each shade is a twisted remnant of what was once a human being.
No, that is not true. A shade is the gestalt of a human. Some shades have gone crazy and are attacking replicants because they've been denied access to their shells, and they've just gone nuts. Those shades are kind of fucked, unfortunately, and you do have to kill those off. But the vast majority of shades are still mentally stable and can be inserted into their replicant counterparts.
Crazy, huh? Now let's skip the part where you stand there with your mouths agape and just get down to business.
Don't make me do it. Come on, man.
Sorry, but we're gonna be needing that shell of yours. The rightful owner has been waiting for a very long time.
And
please don't be angry with us. We are only doing our duty.
I'm not. You two are both. You both are wonderful.
Our endless Countless existences have a single purpose: to control the lives of others in accordance with the will of the true humans.
Yeah, Devil. Don't give credence to creatures that don't have sapience. The replicants aren't humans. They imitate humans. Don't hurt your souls and your hearts and your minds thinking of them as humans. You feel for them, but they're not people.
You have your own motives, your own desires. And we have ours. I fear it really is just that simple.
Don't speak such foolish. I miss.
So sorry.
Yeah. And how's the shade attack replicant? Do they have a hard-like technology like?
We're the same. Tools in the hands of a master.
No.
So,
Nothing like you.
it's more of the shades, who are the souls of human beings, have been separated from their bodies for several thousand years. A lot of those shades have been able to hold on and accept, okay, I'll be reunited with my replicant at some point. That's fine. I take that. I'll accept that. Others are just like, no, I need my body. I'm just going crazy. So they're not even attacking their own replicants so much as they are just being like, no, I need to get back. I need to get back. And they'll just start lashing out.
Devila?
Man.
Popola, are you crying?
Fuck you, game. Stop making me feel things.
Don't die! You know, Popola, I understand now why we're twins. It's because we were born without
Fuck you,
souls.
don't say that. You're both wonderful.
Devila, I can't stop the bleeding. Oh God.
Oh,
God
God damn it.
This world is too lonely for one without a soul.
Man.
There's too much.
You have more soul than the rest of these fucking replicants. You're actual, yeah, you're androids who are trying to take care of humanity. She's not cold.
Our souls are missing. And yet somehow our tears still work. It's kind of weird.
Man.
Sorry, sis. I love you. Devil.
God damn it.
Devil! Don't you go!
Damn it.
No, I can't be alone!
I lost one half my wives.
Let's stop this now.
Yeah, after I killed your sister.
Stop? Stop? Now you want to stop? You think you have the luxury to stop? You cut down my sister like a goddamn animal, and now you want to stop?
Yeah, that's an incredibly stupid thing to say.
Popola, wait! It doesn't have to. No one stops. It's way too late to stop. No one stops.
Man.
Please, don't do this, Popola. You and Devila were like parents to me.
Yeah, you killed her, asshole.
Watch the world wither for time immemorial.
Shit.
Coolness of such fate is difficult to imagine.
Yeah, I'm just saying right now.
I don't want to fight her.
You don't want to fight her, but you're still doing it.
Start fighting. It's the only way.
Poor choice, lady. Oh well, yeah, man. She and her sister were the only ones. Well, she, her sister, and the Shadow Lord were the only ones trying to preserve humanity. All the rest of these entities didn't understand what humanity was, so they weren't trying to preserve it. Man.
No stopping. No stopping ever.
Yeah, imagine going to like a twin and being like, yeah, I killed your twin, but like, let's stop this. Let's be peaceful.
The bridge! Blast! We're trapped.
I've got an idea.
I fear we're done for.
It'll be all right. You know, when I was young, I hated my eyes. And now that I'm older, I hate what my body has become. But there's something else there now. Something like pride.
Yeah, do what you're gonna do, okay, Jack Skellington?
I mean, without all this, I couldn't have become your friend. Goodbye, my friends. Thank you for everything.
Emil.
For so long, all I could do was destroy. But now, I have a chance to save something.
Yeah, save is a strong word. You have the chance to destroy an entire species.
Okay?
Emil.
Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be fine.
Emil! Emil!
Emil! You jackass, get back here! Emil!
Man. Fuck you, Jack Skellington, killing my wife.
Oh dear. Kaine's so unstable, and Vice can't stop arguing with people. I hope they can hold it together once I'm gone.
Once you're gone.
Well,
Interesting you say it that way.
I guess they'll just have to learn.
Yeah, also spoiler alert, not only does he make it, but he lives longer than everybody else in the entire series.
I want to see you again. I want to see all of you again. Just one more time.
Just look forward then. They're still there.
I'm scared. I don't want to die.
Well, don't worry. You got a long ways to go there. Go watch Nier Automata. Yeah. I still say playing Nier Automata is the best way to experience it, but the anime is good. The anime is good. I think it has a lot of merit to it. I think actually playing it and like especially experiencing ending E as opposed to watching the weird kind of combination of C, D, and E endings is a far better experience. But it's good. It is quite good. Played it, beat the game by eating the fish. A respectable ending. You know, if you're gonna die by any means, it's gonna be by impressing Jackass. God damn, I want to fuck Jackass. She is. Man. She's like wild, but in a fun way. Especially in the anime. Ooh. Jackass in the anime. Oh, she's got that fun, like, manic tomboy energy. Oh my god. I still think tomboys are queen. Yeah. I will still say Devil and Popola, whether it be Nier or Nier Automata, are my #1 waifu choice by far. I love that sweet time. Hey, man! Shit, man, I didn't realize you were stranded there. Damn, man, I didn't even get a chance to work on you. Shit, I hope I didn't miss my... I hope I didn't fuck up my stream streak there. How you doing, buddy? You were doing, what do we got here? Cult of Lamb. Shit, man. Well, I hope you had a good time. Yeah, yeah. We are just talking about the sexual energy between these two characters and Nier Automata versus Nier Replicant in the lore. So don't worry if none of this makes any sense. No Twitch won't go turbo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we were talking about waifus. And, Ghost is a tomboy guy, which I absolutely respect. Tomboys are indeed queen. They might have a little king energy here and there, but queen. But I like a good, soft, maternal energy as well. I like that, like, kind, I'll take care of you energy, as long as you're, like, you know, kind of a dominant man and kind of gives them that comfort of, like, I'm here for you, sweetheart. Got a 5-second ad? Oh. Interesting. Okay, Shades. Okay, while you're doing that, I'm gonna relight my cigar. There we go. Yeah, cigar time. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, get your dailies in. But yes, we are nearing the end of Route 1. Which... Oh. Do we just got like a big fountain of enemies to go through here? Oh, okay. Yeah, get those dailies in. Like, so Cobalt Lamb that finished the DLC. So just thought about the engineer. Gonna play. Oh god, you got Veilguard. Oh. Ugh. Wait, 8. Holy shit. They're still updating that fucking piece of shit? Wow. That is surprising. Yeah, here we go. Final boss. It's time for us to fuck everything up. Despite Nier knowing what we are and what we're doing, he's still gonna just keep fucking things up.
Yona.
Yeah, the music's great. Oh, I love it. Like, genuinely, I think as far as, like, storytelling goes, Nier and Nier Automata do so much storytelling with the music. It is genuinely incredible. You get a very powerful sense of what they're doing with the storytelling through the music on its own. Here we go. Hero of humanity here.
This ends.
Yeah.
Strike hard. Hold nothing back.
The kind of view is always great. I was a little bit bummed. I ended up having a little, Oh no. That outfit's vanilla. That is Kaine as a person. She dresses like a whore. In fact, the book, Grimoire Vice, makes fun of her and calls her a hussy for it. I'm sure there's some good mods out there. I have to look into those. But I at least want to do Route A vanilla. Probably the later ones, yeah, we might just do some mods.
Be careful!
I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a note of this here. Before I forget, I'm sure there's gonna be some decent mods. As much as I don't like doing Nexus mods because they're, you know, cringe and obnoxious, they are the hosts for it. All right. Yeah, indeed, it is the default. But yeah, I feel for like the Shadow Lord and his sister, because they are just like two humans that got stuck in a really fucking awful situation, and it's them just trying to make the best of it. And the Shadow Lord is trying to actually like restore humanity. It's for his sister, but he's trying to do it. Nier is just like, I'm a piece of shit, I don't care. I'm gonna fuck up for humanity to save my little sister, because she's my little sister. Devil and Popola are like two absolute sweethearts that are doing what they're programmed to do, but they also care. They don't want to hurt Nier and his sister, but it's like, well, it's our jobs to do so. And then you get to Nier Automata with the remaining Devil and Popola models. It's just like, fuck, man, how do you not feel for them? How do you not feel for what they've been through? I just, damn. Man, this series, it knows how to fuck with you.
Wait.
Oh, damn it, the whole bind is breaking off here. I think this has definitely changed my view on the twins for the... Yeah, man. Like, you get the explanation in Automata, and you know, like, who they are, but you don't really get it until you've experienced Nier and what it means, what they were doing. They are the oldest androids by far. Because, like, when it comes to the lore, you have, like, Anemone, who is the leader of the Resistance. And, like, most of the Resistance members are about 200 years old. 2B, 9S, all the Yorha are about, like, 4 years old.
Someone else's body.
Which, you know...
I don't want it.
We're not gonna talk about the porn around them. They're androids. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna have that whole fucking thing there. But like,
she won't stop crying.
Anemone in like the rest of the like they've been around a long time. But dude, Devil and Popola are 8,000 years old. Like they have been around for millennia, literal millennia. They have been around like. With our current 2026, they have been around longer than the fucking pyramids, the ancient Egyptian pyramids, dealing with the weight of allowing humanity to die. And so, like, their sacrifice at the end of Automata, holy shit. Yeah, it completely recontextualizes the entire experience.
It's me.
So, this part makes no sense to me, and I think this is Yoko Taro just kind of like crawling up his own ass a little bit. But like, we made it very clear at the beginning of the game that the Shades were allergic to sunlight, and they've evolved to not be allergic to the sunlight. Like, it really shouldn't be that big of a deal. But the Shade is not only shouldn't have a problem with it, but the Shade's been reunited with its replicant. So it should be a complete human. So the fact that it is allergic to sunlight now makes absolutely no goddamn sense.
Hurry.
The shade that possessed her is gone.
Oh, so Kaine gonna help with this boss fight? Hey, and how's it going? Welcome in. Thank you for the lord.
You want me to understand your sadness? Think I'm gonna sympathize with you?
You should.
I swore to protect my sister and my friends. If someone puts them in danger, they must stand aside or be cut down. Now come on!
Fishy, you know what the deal is. You aren't human. You are a replicant. You have no soul. You are a creature that exists to serve the shades.
Vice, what's wrong?
You're freaking me out here, Vice.
What are you doing? Something. Just do it. Strike the killing blow.
Oh, damn.
No bother. One moment, please.
You okay?
Fine, just fine. All right, no, I'm not.
Vice.
It seems some headstrong idiot has decided to push me beyond my limits. I should have taken that job as a cookbook when I had the chance.
Vice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Only joking. I hate cookbooks.
But...
Oh, racist
Let's
against
go.
cookbooks, huh?
Out of the way. I have one final task to fulfill.
Where are you going?
Why, to stop him, of course. But after that, it's up to you. Only you can see this battle to its conclusion. I wish you luck, my friend.
Fucking racist. Yeah. Despicable.
I swore I'd always fight by your side.
You're an exceedingly stubborn lad. You know that, yes? Perhaps that's why I've so enjoyed our time together. But I fear this is where our journey ends.
Vice!
Oh, and remember what I told you about using my full name?
It is Grimoire Vice.
Well, forget it. I've grown rather fond of Vice.
Vice. I knew you'd come around.
Don't let it go to your head now.
Come on, let's destroy the world together. Let's kill off all of humanity together. Because the rest of humanity is pales in comparison to you being with your stupid little sister.
I have something to defend. I have a reason to live.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Shit. Oh. Okay. We did it. We destroyed the world. What heroes we are. Hooray! We made the world safe for a bunch of soulless automatons and our widow baby sister, who we love so much. What heroes we are. Yes, there'll be no more replicants, because they can't have babies. And yes, humanity is doomed, but, like, it's good, because we love our widow sister. And we'll not bang Kaine, because she's, you know, not human, we can't have sex, but we love Kaine, too. Humans are long... Well, no, they're not, because there's the shades. The Shades are attempting to re-inhabit the bodies of the replicants, but the replicants have developed a... they're replicating the sense of consciousness even though they don't have it. So we could save humanity at this point. We could absolutely save humanity, but we're just not going to.
No.
Oh, please, the girl is fine.
Vice? Where are you? Are you okay?
I am as well as can be, considering I have lost my physical form. Doubtless my voice will be the next to go, so listen closely. Your sister is safe.
That's all that matters.
Do not mourn her, and do not give up hope. Instead, you must call her back to you.
How?
Use your memories. Recall the times you spent with her.
Use the power of friendship, friendship.
That the two of you live still, and that your lives have meaning.
Well, meaning's a strong word, considering that you aren't actually, like, conscious beings.
I don't know.
Typical. But take heart. I know you can do it.
What's my favorite food? Cookies.
Ugh.
What's my favorite book? That's my magic storybook. What's my favorite place? Home with you.
Poor White. Yeah. So here's the thing. Now that we're into spoiler territory, when you get to the end of Act 1, where Grimoire Noir is like, you need to do what you need to do, Vice. Vice had a choice. He had the choice to do what he was programmed to do, which was to help the Shades unite with the replicants, or be with his anime friends. And he chose his anime friends. If he had actually chosen to do his job, he would actually be alive at this point, because he would help integrate the Shades into the replicants. But he wanted to do the friends that we made along the way fucking trope. And so everyone dies because of him.
What's my favorite flower?
Don't care.
The lunar tear, of course.
Yeah, even though you've never seen one, bitch.
Okay, one more question. Who do I love more than anyone?
Oh, it's you, Nier. We love more than anyone. Yay.
That's not the right name.
Oh, no. There we go.
Is that you?
I love you, big brother. And not in a hentai tag kind of way. Well, maybe a hentai tag kind of way, but, you know, well, you know.
Is
Nice
this
try making a
my
fly.
body?
Yes, Yona. It's yours and yours alone.
Well, I mean, you got to, you know. Why not?
You look bigger than before. Like
Why not?
Well, yeah.
It is far less degenerate than some of the shit out there.
Have I been asleep this whole time?
Something like that.
It's almost like I'm a princess from some fairy tale.
And I'm your prince. Because then I'm gonna bang you and impregnate you.
I'm so happy to have you back.
Oh, I couldn't do it.
Me too.
Kind of.
I fucking tried. I tried to do it.
You and your sister. Have a good
God
life,
damn.
okay?
Where are you gonna go?
Guess I'll...
You could stay with us, you know.
Yeah, never mind. I want to impregnate.
Thanks, but I'll pass. You know how it is. I got my own shit to take care of.
What do you mean?
Personal shit, alright? Anyway, take it easy, yeah?
Kaine.
Hey, look. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's sunlight. Hey, you know that the entire world is stuck in like a lunar cycle, so, you know, all of Eurasia is light and all of America is dark, so, like, you've seen sunlight before, you dumb bitch. This is not new to you. Fucking replicant. look, the lunar tear, that's incredibly rare flower that takes like hours, like literal days to cultivate. As in game time to cultivate, and we just picked it out. Yeah.
It's so sunny today.
It's always sunny, you dumb bitch.
Yeah, it sure is.
This is sunny. It seems it kind of does a little bit, yeah. For a place that is perpetually like fucking always like 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Yeah, so we destroyed the world. The end? Question mark. Indeed. We got more content to go through. Can I skip this? I cannot. Okay. Well, in that case, that's a good chance for me to take a, nope, apparently not, yeah. So, I am going to take a quick restroom break while this is going through. Thankfully, this isn't a Ubisoft ending in 2021, so it won't take 5 hours to go through. But I'll be back in a couple minutes here while this is running through. And we can discuss the nuances of ending all of humanity for the sake of begging your little sister. And then we can start on Route B, where it's revealed, like, how much more of an evil piece of shit you are. Alright, see you guys in a couple minutes. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. I was just making my cocktail here. Yes, there we go. I decided to go with an old fashioned. Kaine story. Oh, that's right, because we unlock a bunch of extra shit there. Yeah. So, here's what we're gonna do. As you can maybe hear it. Let's see here. There you go. Yeah, it should show up on the microphone there. Yeah. I'm making my old fashioned here. We'll go through like maybe a couple chapters on Route B here, because you should get a lot more content. Oh, that's right. We can get new outfit. Right. We're gonna be doing some side content here. Yes. Yes, we will. I forgot there's the Dream Drop Diary or whatever the fuck it was called. It was the one where you played the alternative version of Nier in like a combat sequence.
Whenever I interacted with Kaine, I was reminded about something from my past. Maybe my mind has been confusing her with my sister this whole time. Anyway...
Yeah, there's a lot of sister shit going on in this game. Got Nier and his sister, Emil and his sister, which is weird because Emil's gay. He makes that very clear that he is gay. But look, man, fuck, I can't even. I'm trying to do my silly joke here. Look, even if you're fuck, even if you're gay, like who can resist the sister hentai? Oh god damn it, I'm going to hell. Fuck, man. And now we get a free Kaine from the carbonite freezing. Look, man, I still think it's ugly modern art, but you know, some people are into it. Personally, I think we should keep Kaine in the carbonate. She's a lot more quiet that way, as a woman should be. God damn it. Less bit exactly. Yeah, she's got a really foul mouth. Look, I have no problem with swearing, but it's just like, okay, you know, calm down on this shit. We get it. We get it. You're certainly swearing a lot, man. That's so edgy of you. Yeah, she would really. Yeah, she just goes for it. An almost sexless quality. Yeah. East? What about West? What if we head to Dennis? You like getting all wet? Wink, wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. I'm sure Demo's fat too. Like all bullies, he's like kind of fat and dumpy and ugly looking. It smells like a cocktail. Let's see here. Hope I didn't get too sugary. No, I'll just pour some more whiskey in it. Fuck it. I've been good about drinking this week. Let's see here. Oh, it's not bad. Not bad. A little bit too sweet. I'll probably top it off a little bit more Johnny Walker Black here in a minute. Oh yeah, it's way too sweet for now. Let's just get you plenty of reed here. Yep, 1 second. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, oh, it's perfect. So, for those of you who don't know, I bought a bottle of Gentleman Jack from, well, let's call it Costco. If for those of you who aren't familiar with it, like everyone knows what Costco is, even if you're not from the U.S. And turns out I'm not a fan of Gentleman Jack because apparently it has there's a method they use for distilling and filtering that kills a lot of the harshness that you get from like a normal bourbon or rye, which is pretty standard in Tennessee. They like their smooth spirits, as in tasteless spirits. But it was like $35 for an entire liter, which is a really good deal. But like actually drinking it, it is way too soft. So I asked Gemini being amazing in every regard, despite its flaws. It's just like, hey, I bought this bottle of whiskey. It is way too soft for me. What do you recommend I mix it with to give it more of a punch? And it's like, oh, you have all these things in your bar. Why don't you do 2 shots of the Gentleman Jack for 1 shot of Johnny Walker Black? You know, just make it into an old fashioned, or just put it over ice and see what you think of it. And I tried it. And I'm like, oh, this is really good. Oh, that's actually really, really good. So yeah, I've been doing that. Yeah, damn, kind of got kicked. Yeah, I will say she did have a bit of a rough life. She did. Yeah, I'm not gonna pretend otherwise. Yeah. Devo was a huge piece of shit to her, for sure. Of course he's fat. What a surprise. His fat, twisted fingers. Death is the best cure for stupid. That is agreed. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, why didn't you fight back? Kick their asses. Put them in their place. See, that's the thing. It's like people say, oh, but the people from the Erie were so mean to Kaine. It's like, yeah, but she could kick their ass. Like, put the bullies in their place. None of this stupid, like, oh, you're just as low if you fight them. No. Beat the shit out of your bullies. Subjugate them. It's all about pecking order. Men and women. I mean, women's pecking orders are more like psychological and men's are more like brute strength. But yeah, pecking order. Damn straight about it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's on you. It's on you as the bully to bully in return. And the problem is, like with modern schooling, there is kind of that thing of like, oh, it's the kids roughhousing. And then if you like bully the bully back, it's like, well, why did you do that? I definitely had that growing up. Had like people that would actually physically attack me. And then if I ever push back, the teachers are like, well, why are you doing that? It's like, because they physically attacked me. Why are you letting all these like redneck retards like physically hurt me? Then if I ever push back, then I'm in trouble. So yeah, it's just like, no, let the kids fight it out. Let them beat the shit out of each other. And then whoever ends up on top is the winner. I think that's fair. Two wrongs don't make a right. Yeah, exactly. Fuck that. That's dumb. That's fucking retarded. Two wrongs don't make a right, but three do. And you hold that to your heart. You hold that to your life. That's what Hostilian told you. Three wrongs make a right. I think that's something you can take to the bank. You can take to your heart. Just saying, look, I'm not anti-bullying. If anything, I think that bullies can be a necessary part of an ecosystem, but make it fair. Make it fair for everyone involved. If you get like some, white trash dipshit who's going to like, go and push you around, it's going to try and like, punch you in the gut, then, if the teachers see that, then the kid who's obviously being bullied, at least let them get a fighting chance. Not saying, oh, you should side with them, but don't side with the fucking bullies at least. Make it a fair playing field. Well, I see it as if someone starts a fight, ultimately it's on you to finish it, come out on top if you have the... Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. But there's like this weird mentality that like schools will do this thing of like, we're against bullying. Bullying's so bad. But like, they never actually enforce it. And if anything, they actually enforce it against the kids who like are being bullied. It's like, no, encourage kids to fight back. I think we'd have a lot less school shootings in this country if kids were encouraged to like, no, just kick their fucking asses. Yeah, schools. Yeah, exactly. Vengeance. Yeah, exactly. Vengeance is not a bad thing. Vengeance and revenge are not bad. I don't give a shit what fucking The Last of Us 2 and all this other gay-ass media says. Revenge is awesome. There is a time and a place for it. And we have stepped away from that as a society. And again, as a non-Christian, but I think that there is the whole idea of vengeance is mine. It's in the Bible. Like, if someone wrongs you, truly wrongs you, there's a place for it. And I think there's nothing wrong. Don't kill people, but like, if someone wrongs you and hurts you, or hurts your family, beat the shit out of them. We should accept that. As a hopeful father, I'd be straight up to encourage talking vengeance. And yeah, you and me both, Ghost Wolf. Like, I've said on my chat a few times here, but I've reached that point in my life where like, I've got the strong paternal instincts. Man, I want to be like a father and a husband so bad. Like seeing my friend stream Pragmata, it's just like, fuck, dude, fuck. I want to be a dad. I want to be a loving father and a dad. And I want to teach my kids right. I want to be like, hey, look, don't start fights, but you fucking finish that shit. Don't just run away. If a bully starts a fight with you, kick their ass or go down fighting. That to me is like the best lesson you can do. Like, don't show. It's not a matter of weakness. It's a matter of strength. where if someone's going to hurt you, don't do the like fake like Christian retreatism of like, oh, turn the other cheek. That's that what I understand from Christians, that whole quote is taken out of context. It's like, yeah, don't try and hurt people for no reason, but if they're trying to hurt you or your family, then yeah, bring the sword of God on them. It's I think there's a lot of complex values to instill with kids, and we've kind of lost that way a little bit. Yeah, hopefully her grandma didn't dress in lingerie too, because it's clear she picked up a lot of values from her. So they want to be an agitator, but absolutely don't let them walk over you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a matter of show kindness and respect as sort of the default, but if people don't give you that in return, then fuck them. Then you respond in force. And I think that's kind of what's interesting to me as a non-Christian is kind of hearing other people, like other Christians, like talk about, you know, the teachings of Christ and the Old Testament and how they like stack up. And there's sort of this like modern notion that Jesus was a like huge hippie. And from what I understand, the people who are like much more, what do you call it? The people who are like not evangelical, the people who are much more like thoroughly reading the Bible will say, well, no, turn the other cheek is more of a moral sense of like, you don't engage in violence where you don't need to, but you're also not, you still allow for that sense of respect for yourself, your family, your community, all those kind of things. But also, like, yeah, you don't engage in violence frivolously. And that does seem to be lost with kind of modern Western values of like, oh, turn the other cheek. That just means like, let people walk all over you because like, that's what a good pacifist does. And, you know, as much as I have my issues with modern Team 4-Star, I do love that quote from Dragon Ball Z Abridged when Gohan is fighting Cell and he describes himself as a pacifist and Cell's like, oh, so you're a coward who pats himself on the back. Yeah, kind of. Might be true. I might be a true atheist, but even I don't diss the multiple to the face that embrace the respecting the yeah. It's interesting. I think we're kind of both in that same field there of like, man, if I could be Christian, I would. I absolutely would. But I went to church recently with a friend, and it's like, I was kind of uncomfortable with the whole experience. I don't get faith. I don't get worship. I love the idea of community, being there for each other and all that, but like, actually being a part of it, yeah. Turn the other cheeks means to not hold on to the past transgressions, does not mean to invite. Exactly, yes, indeed. Indeed. And I think that's where it gets lost on people. It's like, doesn't mean just be like a pacifist pussy. It's showing respect for your fellow man. But don't let them run roughshod over you. That also doesn't do you any good. I think we're kind of like, we're past that as far as a like, as far as a Western society that has Christian morals. And that's kind of the point that Basic Logic was making with like Christian retreatism, is that we've moved past what the Bible actually teaches us to, oh, well, you know, all these other cultures, they have their own ways of doing things. We should respect that. I'm like, well, should we? Really? We have cultures that teach us that, you know, slavery is okay in certain circumstances, that we should, murder dogs because they're haram, that we should put women into burqas because they're haram. Should we really? Why? Because that we don't want to infringe on their culture? Fuck their culture. They're in Europe. They're in America. So, fuck their culture. Either assimilate to our culture or go fuck yourself. God damn, I'm in the drink heavy. I'm sure I'm going to upload this anyway, but fuck it. I am... Holy shit. Well, okay, it's been a few hours, but damn. It's been a little... I haven't drank in the past week. Yeah, I'm just going for it. And I think you hit the nail on the head with modern pacifism, that you say, oh, yeah, you're a true coward. Yeah, pacifism. Yeah, exactly. I tell you that many Catholics, do you like this or the previous Pope? Including yeah. So okay, I'll do a little bit of realness here, as far as my interpretation of faith as a non-Christian is. I love the idea of finding that community. I love the idea of finding a woman who is honestly godly, because I think that the women like that are going to be more inclined to be family focused, focus less on the self, focus more on their partner and their children. And I gotta say, out of the like three big branches, because you have Orthodox, Protestant, Catholicism. Catholicism, it's kind of a no for me. It's just like a straight up no. Because Catholicism is very big on the authority of one man as the representative of God on earth. I already find that to be extremely problematic. As a history nerd, if you look at the Catholic Church, and particularly the Pope and cardinals, holy fucking shit are they corrupt. Holy shit. It is more corruption than it is not. And the fact that like modern liberals love the Catholic Church, that's just said a lot right there. I love my parents, I love like my general family and like a lot of like older boomer friends. But then like, oh, the new Pope was so great, and then the Pope Francis before, like, mostly because they shit on Trump. And it's like, oh, okay, fine, you can shit on Trump, fine, but like, it's about them being like this like weird quasi woke, fucking modern day cultural Marxist shit of like, oh well, we need to shit on like what Christendom used to be, and kind of move into this like weird territory of like, well, we're Christian, but we also want foreigners in like Europe, kind of thing. And it's very, yeah, the West as a whole is yes, indeed. It is indeed very unstable, and we used to have an idea of like limited foreign integration, and those foreigners need to prove their value to the country and assimilate. You can bring in, like with, America, you kind of had like the whole thing of like Italian Americans coming in, and they'd have their enclaves, but they would kind of like assimilate. And then you'd have like the integration of, I hate to say it, but pizza. Yes, that was a Italian American concept, because pizza was not popular in Italy. Fuck the Italians who were saying, oh, pizza came from Italy. Well, kind of, sort of, but it was really an Italian American invention. But like, you have these things that you can integrate cultures into a country, but then have those people integrate into America. Or the UK, or Europe. That kind of thing. Modern liberals do not love the Catholic Church. Indeed, yeah. Yes, the Jesuits. Fuck, yes. Well, I love foreigners, provided that, yes, exactly. Jesuits are fascinating. As a history nerd, I actually have a perverse respect for the Jesuits, because the Jesuits are not Christian. I'm sure that's going to piss some people off, but the Jesuits are not Christians. They are power brokers, and they are really good power brokers. When you look at like the integration of Nippon, Japan, into like the greater sphere of Portuguese and like, you know, Spanish influence, actually mostly Portuguese, but like the Jesuits, they believe in Christ in the sense of like it's a powerful tool to manipulate people. They're really good at that. The Jesuits became incredibly powerful because of their connection with Japan in like the 1600s, 1700s. And nowadays, yeah, they're a bunch of comics. Also, yeah, integration, what with the UK has done to skip the due process. Yeah. So I'm curious on your perspective as a UK citizen. My family side, my dad's side of the family is Polish. And I've heard not great things about the Polish integration with the EU, because apparently like you get a lot of Eastern Europeans integrated into like the UK and whatnot to do like cheap service labor, like picking strawberries and shit like that. And I've heard not great things as far as like the Polish and Romanians and whatnot going to the UK to do like the manual labor. Although I've heard that's been reduced a lot because you're getting the Arabs to go and do a lot of that as well. Well, I understand that was more of like a early 2000s and like late 2000s thing where you have like the poor Eastern European immigrants come in and do a lot of the cheap labor. So yeah, I'm just really curious about that. So the grandma has lunar tears, which take literally hundreds of hours to produce in-game. Yeah, they are literally importing EAU citizens by the day. Interesting. Okay. That's interesting you specifically say UAE. So, from what I understand on this, and feel free to correct me on this, is that the UAE is, like UAE, Dubai, that kind of thing. It's like, they actually have a very small population, but what they do have is a lot of Indian slave labor that comes in and does like the actual work of like building the skyscrapers and their stupid weird ass like mirror city and all this shit because they have a shit ton of money. So, is the UK importing UAE citizens, or are they importing Indians they have a surplus of? And it's like, oh, well, we're kind of done with them for right now, so take 30,000 of these UAE citizens or migrants into your country to do work for you. Like, I'm genuinely really curious about that. Both. Interesting. So what I heard with the UAE is like they have like their caste system of like you have the actual like Arabs. I forget if they're Sunni or Shia. Despite studying like the Middle East for like a decade, I don't remember which is which. I know like there's like I know the divide. The divide is you have the Sunni and the Shia, and one believes very strongly in the clerical system, and the other believes in the like prophet system, where you have like the one side is like, well, the prophet said we have like all these clerics and they're the ones who should take over, and the others are like, well, we have the family should take over, but then the other side actually literally murdered the entire prophet's fucking family, and then we just kind of pretend that it didn't happen. But he also really liked Ali, who is like not family, but was a close friend. But the other side murdered all of them and said, oh no, then Muhammad liked all the clerics. So it's very strange. Like I don't really. Not that Christianity is very clean, but like, goddamn, the actual like Muslim system is incredibly bizarre to me. Like, not a day goes by that there's not a typical newspaper. Okay. It's gotten bad to the point where, well, it's BBC. Like, they already kind of hush-hush about all that shit, yeah. The news will not say... yeah. Yeah, it's fascinating where they'll be like, oh, Germany is no longer allowing French people into this park because they keep making a mess, and they actually look at like what the makeup of that park was, and they're very brown, shall we say. Instead of just saying what they've done, yeah, oh, of course they always skirt the issue. It's like the thing with well, the past three things that have happened when it came to Maduro getting absconded, and then our blockade of Cuba, and then Iran. You'd see all of these like citizens who had become refugees in the United States who were like celebrating Maduro getting captured, or Cuba near to falling, or Iran getting purged, and you see all the media being like, there'd be recordings of them being like, oh, well, we shouldn't be recording this. The board is saying not to do this, and they're just like, oh, let's record all these like dipshit like liberal fucking college students bitching about this. Like, okay, so you're not recording the truth then. You're pushing a fucking agenda for your own sake. Yeah, well, that's not surprising. Yeah. There's some poor VTuber got arrested for saying something like, oh, fuck. Well, yeah, sounds about right. Sadly. What's fascinating to me is that, like, as much as I try to follow UK politics, I'm not 100% on it. From what I understand, the overall majority of UK citizens are on the right-leaning side of things, but the Tories are a bunch of fucking cucks and aren't like really representing the people. So you have the Reform, the other big one, I forget what their name is, but like you have all these like minor parties that are pushing against like the cuckoldry of the Conservative Party, and they can't divide it to where they need to. And so it's reached a point where it's like, well, you know, sorry, fuck you. The Labour gets the majority because it's not divided, because they managed to maintain the iron grip, as opposed to the Conservatives, where it's like, yeah, we're a bunch of woke cucks, but we just kind of pretend otherwise. And we're just kind of like, yeah, you'll nip off 5 or 10% of our vote, and we'll lose, but we'll still be able to hold our heads high, kind of shit. Yeah. They literally had everything taken off from them except for the gaming account. Shit, dude. Of course, probably someone like myself is currently... Yeah. Well, right-wing extremists, according to the UK, seems to be if you have a St. George flag posted. If you seem to love your country, then you're an extremist, which is Jesus Christ. I did a stream of the Pathways game when that came out. I was a little bit more uncomfortable about like political streaming back then. Which, I mean, the game was only like 20 minutes. And I was like shocked by how there was no representation of like, well, the claim was like, oh, well, actually, like the Home Office and like whatever the organization was just like, oh, we're just here to like stop extremism. It's like, but your whole focus is on like nationalism. You seem to have this like deep hatred of nationalism, and anyone questioning like the absolute importation of the third world in this country. It's just like, really? It seems like you guys are a bunch of fucking liars at this point. Well, before any of these, I did. Okay, yeah. Okay. One side. We should follow Muhammad's descendants. Yeah. Yeah, let's unpack this here. If was the for the most holy. Yes. Yes. Okay. So this is where I have the issue of like, I don't know the difference between Sunni and Shia. I just know that one kind of pushed the clerical side, the other was more on his prophets. So, when it came to the like holy war that led to the division, you had the actual like clerical side that were like, well, we don't want the actual prophet side to take over because that's too much like power dissolution. So they broke into the prophet's home. They slammed the door open on his pregnant granddaughter, causing her a miscarriage. And we're like, well, hey, we're in charge here. And Ali and the others were like, no, but the Prophet Muhammad said we are. It's like, well, no, fuck you. And so they end up actually slaughtering most of them. They also slaughtered Muhammad's fucking grandchildren and his children and took over. So whatever side that was, fuck them. But like, yeah, the actual like prophet side of things seemed to make the most sense. They were still brutal, but they would have made more sense because it was still following with their religious doctrine. The clerical side of things is still taking the attitude of, we're in power, fuck you. And we'll make up whatever laws we need to justify it. So yeah, as much as I when it comes to the Judeo-Christian religions, still going to side broadly with Christianity over the other two. But I will take the religion when it comes to Islam that is centered around what the Prophet Muhammad taught. And there's a very strong sense of like, yeah, no, we're just going to do whatever that we want to take over this religion. Fuck, man, yeah. Traumatic experience. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Because I tried to take the attitude of like, well, maybe she was older, but like, yeah. We actually look into the actual numbers. It's not great. At least like medieval Christendom waited. At least medieval Christendom waited until they were like 13, 14 years old. Because Islam did not. Jesus Christ. What a fucking society that is. But it's okay because it's their own culture, right? You know? Don't question it. Like, you don't want to be a bigot, do you? It's a unique culture. And if you question it, then, you know, we need to maybe take you in for it. They need to be able to, you know, culturally enrich all these young girls from a different country. If they don't, then we're not respecting their culture, am I right? Ugh. All cultures equally valid, beautiful. Let's support those cultures. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if they aren't beautiful and perfect and correct in every way, then why would we be importing them? You know what I mean? You know, they're just so amazing, and us filthy European-based Westerners, why would we not be doing this? Clearly, there is something to be gained by these cultures. Otherwise, why would we be doing this, you know? It's not like we're doing this because, you know, labor's cheap or, you know, based on your country's demographics, we can manipulate these to get more votes out of them. No, these cultures are just beautiful. It's not like when you look at, you know, Indian culture, they have an entire thing for, you know, manipulating the laws to work for you and seen that as being a Chad move, where it's like, oh, I can just shit in the street and no one, you know, will get me arrested for it. Or in certain Muslim countries, where it's like, oh, I can, fuck. I don't even want to say like the fake word for it. You can do things with a budding young girl, and that's seen as just like totally cool. Yeah, there's no problem with that. That's fine. And you know, if you as a concerned citizen of your the host country is like, hey, this is incredibly fucked up. Why are all these foreigners doing this? It's like, oh, you fucking racist. How could you? You're gonna go to prison for 10 years for mentioning that on social media. Give me a full example of Estonia. I'm actually not familiar with that one. Yeah, please do. Please tell. Yeah, please do tell. Yeah. Oh god, the stories continue. Oh god, it's in this video. Okay. I'll be back in 1 second, or I need to top up my drink. Yeah, I'll get around to watching that eventually. God, I kind of really want another cigar right now. It's so tempting. Yeah, if you would have, I mean, fuck it. Go ahead and link it. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Yeah, okay. I'm kind of over this. Look, the spoiler is there's the like big titted lizard monster that kills kind of grandma. I don't care. I understand this game is made on a budget, but I don't. Good God, almost went through. Yeah, man, I got a good buzz going right now. I started drinking that. Jesus, what, 1 in the afternoon? Hang on. No way. 2 in the afternoon? Holy shit. Yeah, I got a good buzz going here. Fucking hell. Kentucky, we'll give Kentucky credit for his, yeah. Kentucky bourbon. All right, as a member of the Midwest states, I will say I can get a little bit snooty about our particular bourbon, because as a foreigner, you may or may not realize this, but Kentucky bourbon is a myth. They do this fucking thing of saying, "Oh, well, whiskey from you can't get bourbon unless you're from Kentucky." That's total fucking bullshit. Bourbon is a statute based on the alcohol percentage and age, the actual age range. There's a specific number based off of that. And Kentuckians will like push this notion of like, oh, it has to come from Kentucky. But they do have some damn good distilleries. So I gotta give them that. But Indiana, Michigan have some really good ones. Illinois and Ohio, not so much. They really try and push like their whole thing, but no. Don't worry about them. They're kind of trash. They're kind of garbage. So Kentucky is very solid, but you are paying for the premium of it being from Kentucky. That's all I'm saying. Of course it was Demo. What a surprise. Sure, we'll learn more about it. Yeah, absolutely. It's yeah. It's a matter of adaptation. I had a friend who had a South Korean girlfriend, and she had no concept of U.S. culture. She had the most like broad swath interest in observing our culture, and it was great. She was a really cool gal. But she would go to like, she's like, oh, I want to go to this like country bar, and he would take us to it just because, why not? And I would go because he's like, well, I'm paying for your cover, and I'll also pay for like a couple rounds or whatever. Like, okay, sure, whatever. And she was fascinated by like just it being a country bar. Like, yeah, sure, whatever. And then there would be like that, and just like weird odds and ends where she would like not understand the nuances of American culture, but she was like fascinated by like the broad strokes. It's like, hey, you're into that? Cool, let's go for it. I respect that. So, I think it's kind of like the difference between like an American getting into like, what's a good analogy? Like more refined culture versus like, you're kind of, what's the difference? I'm thinking of like Dead Man's Shoes. If you watch that movie, you have like your, super small town, you're probably a redneck, like, drug dealer type thing. Gotta love that movie. Have you, I'm curious as a UK citizen, have you watched Dead Man's Shoes? Gotta love it. That movie's so fucking good. Ah. Are we still going with this? Jesus Christ. Oh no, you got to. Yeah, dude, it's so good. Oh man, that's like one of those. I've not watched the Game of Thrones House of Dragon, and some people will say it's excellent. I've heard from people that I respect where they're like, well, it's not great. It's one of those shows that like holds up on the periphery, but as soon as you start thinking about it, it doesn't make any sense. But Hattie Constance is incredible as Viserys Targaryen. And after watching Dead Man's Shoes, holy fucking shit, yeah. I can see why people think he's a great actor. Like, you got this dude who is outclassing everyone, because it's like a let's call it $1 million budget movie, because it came out in like 2007. It's like $600,000. Like, when you translate it with inflation, it's like, well, it's $1 million movie, which is still very small budget. And Patty Constance in that movie is like, holy shit. He completely blows all the other actors out of the water with how good of a job he does. And it is a mind-blowing movie with how good it is. So I was really curious what the general UK perspective was on him as an actor from an outsider perspective, because he's like, yeah, he's really, really goddamn good. From the participants, it's not bad for acting a British voice. So, right, that's where you get into the nuance of like, I believe he is Irish, if I remember correctly. So, there's gonna be that friction. But, from what I understand, he is going for more of a broad UK characterization. That makes sense. Oh my god, kinda, we get it. Your story is tragic. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit. we done? That sound like it doesn't sound like we are. Jesus Christ. Is he fucking? It's going. It never stops. Holy shit. I'm just done with this. Like, yeah. Fucking hell. Look, if this is worthwhile putting a putting a fucking cutscene, Jesus Christ. Also, Serrana or Stana, okay. Yeah, whatever. I lost my. I'm just done. I'm done. Move on. Yeah. Look at this. I'll just ask AI to sum it up for me at this point. Jesus Christ. Holy shit! Just fuck. No, we're done. We're done. Move along. Holy shit! Fuck you, Grandma. Holy shit! Are we going? I don't get. No, fuck this. Holy shit!
What anger this creature must have. How did it even survive these past 5 years?
I'm not gonna let this happen again. It dies today. My sword feels lighter.
It's not the blade, but the skill of the user. Strike it down.
God. The cool thing with the All right, whatever. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I don't care. Holy shit. Look, I understand it's cheaper to make a fucking cutscene than it is. Fuck you. Holy shit. Fuck you, Kaine. Fuck you and your grandma. I'm done. I'm done. God damn. Holy shit.
Alive. Stay alive. Stay alive.
I understand it's probably like what Yoko Taro wants, but like, man.
Shit. That's.
We're.
Is it? No.
No. No. Look,
Kaine waking from her long
no,
petrified sleep.
no. If you want me to be engaged with this, stop making it boring.
Emil's unflagging kindness. Our reunion was a happy one, and we let it wash over us like rain.
Ugh.
That is, until Devila and Popola had to go and ruin it all.
No, they didn't do anything wrong. Fuck you. If you all hadn't been such, like, melodramatic freaks, it's fine.
This is... No, you and...
People are as long, right?
But...
No. No. It's fine. Devil and Popola did nothing wrong.
What is the matter?
Kaine never...
We...
Oh,
I didn't get much sleep that
I
night.
don't care.
For the first time in my life, I hated Devila.
I don't give a shit.
For the first time in my life, I doubted Popola. But those feelings are pointless in the end. They said and did what they did for the sake of the village.
Yeah. Stop whining, motherfucker.
To protect it from the horror of the Shades.
Ellipses. We get it.
Really, how can I blame Devila and Popola?
Yeah, you can't. They did nothing wrong.
In the end, I'm just as bad.
You are far
Because
fucking
I never
worse.
once stopped to think about Kaine and Emil's situation myself.
Okay, come on.
I should apologize to Kaine and Emil. But what good would that...
I got a fire going.
Wait.
Good.
I feel like Yokotaro
I'm
must
so
know we're
happy
gonna be
to get
skipping
to
through
talk
this
to you
shit.
again, Kaine.
Yeah.
I tried everything I could think of to save you, you know. I polished you with a special cloth. I poured warm water over you.
What about hot water,
Wait,
asshole?
You poured water on me?
Yeah, but it didn't really do much except make you all shiny.
Hey, Emil. Thanks for saving me.
I guess you noticed how I look different now.
I'm sorry, Emil. I'm sorry for all of it.
Well, I mean, this new form isn't all bad, you know? At least I can look at you when we talk, right? Hey, so why don't you tell me something about yourself?
I'm not very interesting. Sorry.
Come on, I just want to know you better. Please?
Fine. This all happened when I was a kid. Before the whole shade possession thing. My body is... different. And when the villagers found out about it, they started treating me like a freak. But one person... like, no matter how bad things got...
She's
Okay,
really
we get it.
Yeah.
Oh, hey! Since we cured your petrification, we should start looking for a way to keep... I know we can do it if... Heck! It'll probably...
Let me guess. More warm water?
Okay. Can we just forget I told you?
Okay.
Sleep well?
Sure.
And yet your red eyes tell a different tale. Don't be so hard on yourself.
I need to go see Devila.
Very well.
Alright. Oh. Alright, that's the, yeah, we'll do that one later. Alright. Let's see what we can read out to her, because I'm kind of at my, end here. Who do we got? Let's see Lady Nimue here. All right, see you guys.